The movie is Family Life.
Yes, it's another Sundance filmmaker we have with us. It is Christian Jimenez is with us. Hi, Christian. How are you?
Hey, I'm really good.
Good.
Thanks.
Christian is from Chile. Is that where you live now?
I actually live in Paris, but I'm from Chile, and we made this film in Chile.
Tell us the story of Family Life. It's I'm trying to read the synopsis here, and is this a sexy film?
It kind of is, actually.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, there is a share of sex in it.
Good.
Also love, and people who are searching for who they are. It's the story of Martin. He's 40. He hasn't done much with his life. And at some point, he takes care of the house of a distant cousin that is going to spend some time in France. His cousin is someone that has a family, a job. He's done the whole thing. And while house sitting, he meets a neighbor. And in order to impress her, he pretends to be the owner of the house, the owner of the clothes, the owner of the pictures of a little girl. And
he assumes the identity of the person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And something that starts as a game, even though he maybe despises family life, because he falls in love with this girl, at some point he starts figuring out that actually having a family is a really cool and desirable thing, eventually.
He thinks it's a desirable thing.
Yeah, I mean, the girl he meets as a son, so in a way they start acting as if they were family, and he realizes that family life is not that bad after all.
Yes, except now he's built it on a lie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and thereby hangs the tale, I guess.
Exactly, because since he's only house sitting, that means that at some point his cousin and his cousin's family are going to come back. So there's a deadline for him to, do something about it.
Mostly comedic overtones.
Yeah, there is. It's not a straightforward comedy, but there is, a certain lightness in which we're telling the story. But there's also a real feeling and, a poignant sentiment about what these characters are wanting and doing.
The name of the film is Family Life, directed in Chile by Christian Jimenez, and it says also there who is Alicia Scherson?
Alicia is the co-director of the film. This is actually a co-direction, which is a bit unusual in filmmaking. Normally we only have one director. Alicia and I were really good friends. We've been friends for a long time, and at some point we thought we wanted to make a film that was maybe a little bit smaller. And Alicia had just had a baby. He had moved to the house where we shot the film. So once I was visiting, we were talking about making a film in that house, and that's in a way how the project started coming to happen.
Did you direct different aspects of the film, or you collaborated on all of it together?
At first, we created a system where we had turns. So the first day, I was in charge, and she was sitting next to me, and if she wanted to say something, she had to say to me, not to the crew or the actors directly. Next day, we would swap, but after like 3 days, she was breastfeeding during the shoot, and it was her house. So sometimes she was literally in the middle of a scene, and she had to rush to breastfeed. So I would jump in, and then one day I felt really sick, and I went home, and she took over. So, and at the same time, it was a bit unusual because normally when you're a director, you don't see much how other directors work. Because you know actors, you know a crew, you visit a shoot for 2 hours or 1 day, you don't see a director working. So in a way, it was really interesting how I could see Alicia working, and at some point I started doing tricks that I had seen Alicia doing, and at some point I saw that Alicia was doing stuff that was in a way my stuff. So that was, and by the end of the film, we were really directing in stereo.
It didn't. So it doesn't show in the tone of the film. The film has the same overall kind of feel and tone.
Absolutely, absolutely. People who know our previous work think that the film is slightly different from my films and from Alicia's films, as if together we have become like another director.
It's called Family Life, directed by Alicia Scherson, who is not here. Is she in town?
She's in town, but she's now waiting for her taxi to go to the airport. So I'm staying a little longer.
She has a baby.
Yeah, exactly. She left the baby with her mother, so she has to go back.
Have you had your premiere yet?
Yeah, we had our premiere on Friday.
How did it go?
It was really good, actually. There was a full cinema. There was a very warm reception, lots of questions. nice reviews, which is always a nice thing also.
Well, there's still 2 more chances to see it. Thursday at 12:30 at the Redstone Cinema 1, and then on Friday at 6:15 in the evening at the Holiday Village Cinema 2.
This is called Family Life. Now, a film like this, it's subtitles, yes?
Yeah.
This film you will take home with you, and this will be shown probably in Chile and
Yeah, actually, we are going to have our theatrical release next week
in Chile.
in Chile.
Yeah. Good luck with it. Nice to meet you, and yeah, maybe we'll see it back here as well. Who knows?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Family Life. Thank you very much.
All right.